Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Friday. We are doing our last habitat today. Yep. Do you remember the 5 things that animals need to survive in the habitat? What's one? Food. Good. What's another one? Water. Food and water. They also need air. I heard it. Shelter. Yeah, somewhere to live, right? And then they need space. Very cool. So we have talked about the rainforest. We've talked about the desert. We've talked about the Arctic. Today, we are going to talk about grasslands. Now, you should have already watched the Brain Pop Junior video on grasslands. So now we are going to read a book about grasslands in the 2 main seasons. All right. Now, they don't have the seasons like we do. So let's read and find out. All right. All right. Did you hear that phone ringing? I had to pause and take a break. All right. So grasslands. Now, how do the animals there survive? How do they get their 5 things that they need? The title of this book is kind of scary, right? Grasslands on fire. Why would they be on fire? How can animals survive in a habitat that's on fire? I have so many questions, but this book is going to help us answer them. Right, Grasslands on Fire by Taylor Fanzone and Tracy Dibble. This is 2G, so this is something that you can read in ARC Bookshelf. Grasslands on Fire. That picture matches the title pretty well, huh? Many plants live here. Let's look, yeah. This looks like the picture that we've seen before in our other video. Grasslands. Many animals live here too. I see lots of grasses. I see green. All right. Plants and animals have to have water. Are you noticing some of the animals that live here? I see a giraffe, lion, elephants, gazelles. Kind of reminds me of like Africa. There are grasslands in Africa. So where is all the water? What animal is that? Ostrich? That doesn't look like there's a lot of water there. So how would they get their water? Here comes the rain. It rains and rains and rains. All right, so that's how they get their water. Now there's lots of water. Look at, whoa, it goes all the way up those trees. Look, the water's so high and it's deep. So now they have so many water puddles to drink from and ponds. The water goes into the dirt, right? The roots, the dirt, the water's underneath, and the roots drink it up, and the plants grow. The family of elephants by a watering hole. Many new plants grow. Many new trees grow too. We know that trees can be habitat, can be shelter for animals. Many animals come out to eat the plants. See, this is a warthog, and that's a zebra. So they're getting food and water because the water's inside the plants. All right. Some animals come out to eat these animals. Oh yeah, here's more food, right? The warthog is the food for the lion. The zebras are the food for the cheetah. Then the rain stops. So the rain came, lots and lots of water. Now it stopped raining. What's going to happen? Oh, the water goes away. It soaks into the ground, it all dries up. If there's no water, how can they survive in their habitat? Keep reading. Some plants have lots of water inside of them. They live. These big, thick ones, kind of like in the desert, right? There's water inside. The roots go down deep and get the water and store it in the trunk. Some plants don't have lots of water inside, and they die. Yeah, because plants need water to survive too. When they don't have it, they die. These clouds can make a little rain, but they make lots of lightning. So they only make a little rain, which isn't enough to bring all the water back. Lightning, whew, lightning makes fire. Oh, so when the lightning crashes down on the really dry grasses, they catch on fire. Fires can be big. Many birds fly away from the fire. Hmm, what? Which one of the five things is the fire ruining right now for these birds? The air, right? Can they breathe in that smoke? No. So they're not getting their air. Many animals run away from the fire. Yeah, without their air, it's not going to work. And then the fire is destroying their shelters and their homes and any other food. Some animals go under the ground to get away from the fire. So these animals, like the prairie dogs, the mouse, and I don't know what that cute little guy is, but they have burrows. Their shelter are burrows under the ground. And they probably stored food under there. So they're probably really safe in there. When will the fire stop? Here comes the rain. It's kind of like a cycle. Oh, wet and dry seasons. So the wet season is summer. Grass grows very easily on the grasslands when it rains. Plants grow fast and soak up water. Rivers and lakes appear, and animals stay close to where there's water. Trees that have stored water bloom with flowers, leaves, and fruit for animals to eat. Then when the rain stops, it becomes the dry season, or our winter. The dry season begins when warm winds drive the rain away and cause lightning storms. Some plants will die from not enough water. Others have big roots or store water in their trunks. Rivers and lakes dry up. Animals will leave to find food. So in this habitat, the grasslands, there are two seasons, a wet season and a dry season. So the animals can survive in their habitat during the wet season. But during the dry season, they can't survive there because they're missing the food and the water. So they have to leave their habitat and migrate to another one so they can find their food and water. Interesting. All right, here's those power words to help you read. All right, so look at that picture of the grasslands. Totally see lions and giraffes and zebras there, right? Yep, because that's where grasslands are located. All right, so now that we learned about grasslands and the way the animals get their five things, right? How do they get their food? Well, during the rainy season, everything grows. Then they can eat that or they can hunt the animals. Water. During the rainy season, they can drink from the rivers and ponds and eat the leaves and grasses. Their shelter, right? They go underground or they sleep under the trees. Their air, when it's not on fire, grasslands have really healthy air for them, and there's so much space. Look at that picture, so much space. All right, so now we're in an African savanna I Spy activity. Now I'm going to let you do this, but I'm going to show you what to do. So you need to find the elephant. So you're going to click the, and it's all black, but this, you can click on it and move it around. Where is the elephant? You're using your observation. Oh, that's not an elephant. That's not an elephant. Elephant. Nice. Now you have to find the cheetah. All right, so you're going to click and you're going to look for the cheetah. I spot. Oh, I found it, and you leave it. Okay? All right. So that finishes up our habitat week. Just for review, what are the 5 things that an animal needs to survive in its habitat? What's one? Food, you got it. Water, I heard it. Shelter, air, and yep, space. Very nice job. All right, so next week, we're going to be learning about something else. But for writing, you're going to have to start thinking about what kind of habitat you want your animal to live in. How is it going to get its food and its water? And what's its shelter going to be? So you've been working on making up your very own animal. Next week, you're going to be working on the habitat. So start thinking, what kind of habitat would it live in? Does it have a lot of fur? Can it survive in the cold? All right, get your brain thinking. Have a fantastic weekend. I will see you on Monday. Have a great day. Bye.